Hey everyone, Brian and Jeff with WorkshopAddict.com, and we are looking at RIDGID's new OCTANE 18V One-Handed Recip Saw, model number R86448. This guy has a 3/4 inch stroke, 0 to 3,000 RPM. It is a variable speed trigger that is basically one speed. You do have a switch for your orbital on and off, and there's an LED just like you would see with a normal RIDGID tool. You can turn that LED on with your pinky finger so that you don't have to use the trigger. It also has a cool, quick blade change that is right up front, and you can get it right around the shoe. Very easy to get at. This is a pretty cool tool.
Yeah, I like them for, and I've told you many times, to do a lot of tree pruning on the property, and it's just handy as hell, one-handed, grab the branch, you're done.
It's true. When you're using a lot of these tools like this, you could be doing drywall one-handed over your head. A lot of people we see do that. If you do cut a lot of drywall with this tool or any of the other ones, make sure you clean the drywall out around the shaft that goes in and out. You can wear them out, and because this one's orbital, it does move in some more directions, and you'd want to keep that clean. This tool does have the 3-year warranty and the LSA as long as you go in and register it within the first 90 days of having it. Cool RIDGID grip. The one thing that I noticed right off the bat with this RIDGID grip, you got the standard LED light in the back, normal hex grip. Right in the middle where your middle finger is.
Which is odd, but
there's a lock off, so you can't pull the trigger. And if you can easily move the switch.
I mean, it's safety feature for changing blades and whatnot.
It's out of the way.
To have.
Yeah, if you're gonna throw this in a bag, throw it in the back of the truck, it's nice to have. It's just something different that when you first pick it up, you're like, wait a minute.
What is that?
Yeah. The second thing that we ran across when we first picked it up, and we could be missing something. If we are, leave it in the comments. The shoe in the front moves a little bit, and that made us think that it was adjustable. We thought, cool.
Couldn't find any adjustment on it.
We know. Maybe there is. Maybe we're missing it. If we are, please leave it in the description. If we are missing it, we'll pin it, and you guys can look down there. There is a pin that goes across there. I don't see that it does. It would be nice if it did, but either way.
We couldn't find anything in the instructions leading to it or anything. So.
No. It still worked well. As long as you have this up against the board flat, which this shoe has a flat edge, the vibration was very minimal. You started to turn it a little bit, it started to kick in a little.
I don't know if that's got something to do with it only having a 3/4 inch stroke. With the orbital mode, it wanted to jump on you, but if you held that shoe flat, it cut great.
Yeah, this was for a single-handed recip saw. I watched you cut through some of the trees out there, and I mean, those are poplar.
Yeah.
So they're not hard, but they are sappy. And we're using the stock blade that came with this, which, crappy.
Yeah, it's
crappy, didn't work well with sappy.
No,
but either way, they cut through well. There was a lot of different things that we could work on, even the pallet with the stock blade. So
I think you have that with any, no matter what recip saw you're using, the blade makes the saw. So
I fully agree. And no matter what saw you buy, you're always replacing the blade.
Right.
I'm not bagging on it. I just think that if you're watching some of these cuts and you're going, man, that was a little bit slow, or that could be a little bit quicker. We didn't mess with the blade a lot because we wanted to test more of the tool. And sometimes with a bad blade, we can see what's happening with the tool's power.
We did
Power-wise.
put a bimetal blade in when we were cutting the PVC and the pipe, and it worked great.
It did.
The saw had plenty of power.
No cutouts. She just rocked and rolled. There's not a lot to this saw, and I think the simplicity is what brings it around.
I think plumbers would really like this on the job site, doing underground, even, I mean, any kind of PVC work. It's just going to make it so much easier than holding on to a standard recip in the back, one-handed, trying to hold that pipe.
First thing I said when we got it on the box, and I fully agree with it here. If you're working on this and you were climbing in and out of a hole, this blade lock that's here would be nice because you could physically use this tool to push down on. You have a little bit of a guard here. You can use it getting into a hole, getting yourself out, climbing up a ladder, pushing yourself around. You don't have to worry about your hand. I think they put this here if you're working overhead. I don't know how many people would come in and smash your hand, but You said it adds a little bit of rigidity to the tool, and I think it does.
I think that might take some of the vibration out.
It might. It is rubber overmold on the bottom, so if you were to push on something with it, it's not going to hurt anything. I mean, we've beat this tool around. You know, the shoe is pretty good. Yeah. All we need to do now is run it over. It's snowing out. We got 60-mile-an-hour winds outside today. We are not gonna, we did enough outside work. We're not gonna run this over. Although this body and the way this tool feels put together,
I think it fared real well.
It would take a truck hit really, really easy. Orbital is on the side. I like it. I don't know exactly when it's gonna hit the market. If it already has, looked quick, couldn't find it. It should be out soon. If not already, and I just missed it on my phone. You guys let me know if I did miss it. Again, we'll do some comments. When I find the link to it at the Home Depot, I'll put that in the description. Other than that, if you're looking for a brushless, single-handed recip saw,
RIDGID continually adds to the octane line. And
I think they're kicking ass with this octane line. I think it's stepping up a lot, and it's gonna make some of the other companies do some different stuff to keep up. So, we appreciate your time, guys. Give us a like in this video, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.